Loneliness. When you're surrounded but you're still alone. Let's talk about that. Ain't nothing louder than silence in your own heart. You ever been in a room full of folks that are smiling and talking, but you still felt invisible? I have. Like you're wearing camouflage for your soul. That right there is what loneliness feels like. And let me tell you, it don't care how many Facebook friends you got, how many folks sit at your dinner table. Loneliness ain't about numbers, it's about that connection. And when you ain't got it, life starts to feel pretty heavy. It's like carrying a backpack full of bricks you never unpacked. Let's talk about where that old loneliness comes from. Now listen here. Loneliness don't just show up overnight, sneaks in like a slow leak in a tire. You don't even realize you're running flat till you're stranded on the side of the road with nobody to call. It came from heartbreak, from losing somebody you loved, from moving to a new town, or starting over after a deadgum divorce. Heck, it can even come from not feeling seen in your own dang marriage. Y'all, sometimes that old loneliness ain't about being alone. It's about feeling misunderstood, unheard, unloved. Like no one really gets the storm you're going through. Let's be honest, this world we live in now, we're connected by wires, not by hearts. We scroll, swipe, double tap, still feel empty. That ain't connection, it's distraction. And it's killing our souls, me included. What's it costing us? Loneliness ain't sad, it's dangerous. It don't just hurt your feelings, it messes with your mind, your body, and your spirit. Makes your thoughts darker. Tells you lies like you're the only one feeling this way. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you even disappear tomorrow. Makes you question your own worth. And worst of all, makes you pull away even more. Just when you need people the most. Next thing you know, you're avoiding text, ignoring phone calls, turning down them invites to parties, or even church. Not because you don't want to go, but because you're scared you'll still feel alone when you do. That right there, boys and girls, is a trap. And once you're in it, it's dang near impossible to climb out without some help. And cousin, that's why I'm here. You ain't broken, you're just hungry for connection. Let me say something that might just save your life. You ain't broken. You're not too sensitive. You're not weak. You're not needy. You're just a human with a soul that craves that connection. And it ain't nothing to be ashamed of. It's kind of how God built you. Even the toughest cowboy out there needs a herd. Them old coyotes, they don't hunt alone. And people, we ain't meant to suffer in silence. We built for a tribe, for touch, for talking it out when life gets too dang heavy. If you're lonely today, it ain't a sign you're unworthy. It's a sign you got a deadgum heart that still wants to belong to something. And that's beautiful, y'all. Let's talk about how to fight this thing. Let's talk about that old way out. So how do you fight back when that lonely fog settles in? I'll tell you what I do. I speak it out. The first step's just telling the truth. Say it out loud. Like, I feel lonely. That's like opening a window to a room that's been shut up too long. Find that one person. You don't need a crowd. You need one safe person. Reach out. Text your cousin. Call an old friend. Go sit next to somebody at church and just say hi. Put yourself where people are. Even if it feels awkward. Even if you sit in the corner the whole dang time. Just be there. Repetition leads to recognition. Recognition leads to relationship. Help somebody else. Here's the wildest cure for loneliness. Help somebody lonelier than you. Sometimes if we get our mind off ourselves and focus on how to help somebody else, that other poor soul, it can just be what we need to get the old ox out of the ditch. Listen. Serve. Because, when you become somebody else's light, your darkness starts to fade too. Let's start rewriting that story in our mind. Your brain's going to lie to you when you're lonely. It'll say things like, nobody wants to hear from you. You're always the outsider. You're that old black sheep. You're too much or you're not enough. Y'all don't believe that. That's just fear talking. That's that old childhood trauma whispering back at you. That's old stories playing on repeat in your head. You got to rewrite that story one day at a time. Try saying this instead. I may feel lonely today, but I'm not alone forever. I'm worthy of love, even when I feel unlovable. This season won't last forever. Speak them words even if your voice trembles. Speak them till they feel real. Fake it till you make it. Here's the thing, y'all. Loneliness don't have to win. You can be alone tonight and still feel whole, still feel valuable, still feel seen by God who ain't never left your side, not even for a second. That antidote to loneliness ain't always people. It's purpose. It's faith. It's doing something meaningful with your day. Even if it's just smiling at a stranger at the Wally World or planting a dang tomato plant. You might feel invisible, but that world needs you. There's people out there that need you. There's strangers that need you. There's a U-shaped hole out there that nobody else can fill. If you're listening to this right now and you're feeling like nobody understands, I do. I've been there. Many of us have. But you ain't got to stay there. Drop that old comment, send me a message. Share this video with somebody who needs a little hope today. You're not forgotten. You're not forsaken. You're not too far gone. You're just waiting on that little spark. And maybe this video's it. That old loneliness, it might knock on your door, but you don't have to invite it to stay for supper. Y'all like, subscribe, and share if you've ever felt lonely. Make sure nobody else has to walk through it alone again. I love y'all. Let's go!